Morning children, today we are discuss about the lesson unit 14 acid, bases and salts. Acids, bases and salts. Okay. First, we see the learning objectives. What are the learning objectives? After completing this lesson, you are able to understand these objects. Okay. First one, you know about formation, properties and uses of acids, bases and salts. Okay. The next one, know the importance of acids, bases and salts in daily life and understand how to identify the nature of solution by using indicators and pH paper, and know the strength of acid or base solutions. Define pH scale and explain the significance of pH in everyday life, and know aquaria and properties. Okay. So these are the things you learn this lesson. If I finish this lesson, you learn, you understand these objectives. Okay, what is meant by salts, what is meant by base, what are the bases, or what are the uses of bases, what are the uses of acids and salts, what is neutralization reaction. These are the things you study in this lesson. Okay, listen. First, introduction. We know the physical world around us is made up of large number of chemicals. Yes or no? The large number of chemicals are surrounded by me. Okay. Soil, air, water, all the life forms and the materials that they are used are all consist of chemicals. Okay. Out of such chemicals, acids, bases and salts are mostly used in everyday life. You are using acids, bases and salts in your everyday life. Let it be a fruit juice or a detergent or a medicine. Okay, if you use fruit juice and detergent and medicines, they play a key role in our day-to-day activities. Our body metabolism is carried out by means of hydrochloric acid. In our stomach, the hydrochloric acid segregated and digestion will go. Okay, the hydrochloric acid is used to digestion in our stomach. Okay. The next one, an acid is the compound which is capable of forming hydrogen ions. The acids form a H plus ions. Okay. In aqueous solution, the acids are dissolved in water. The H plus ions gives H plus ions. Acids gives H plus ions. It does not give H plus ions. It means base compound. Okay. Listen. This is a HCl, hydrochloric acid, and NaOH and NaCl. Okay, first one is acid. Okay, here give H plus ions, HCl, H plus and Cl minus. So acids are give H plus ions. Acids will give H plus ions. This is a base. Okay, Na plus and OH minus. So the bases are gives OH minus ions. The bases are gives OH minus ions. OH minus ions. These are called bases. And this third one, NaCl. It is a salt. Na plus and Cl minus. So first one acid, second one base and third one salt. Okay. So next, acids, bases and salts. Which means, listen. Okay, that forms hydroxyl ions, OH minus ions in solution. First one, you understand the H plus ions in the acids dissolved in water. The H plus ion gives H plus ions, that is called acids. Okay, it will give OH minus ions, means that is called base. Okay, When an acid and base react with each other, the acids and base, these two react with each other, a neutral product is formed that is called salt. Okay, listen, understand first. The acids dissolve in water to give H plus ions, means that is called acid. Okay, OH minus ions, that is called base. The acid and bases, these two react with each other to give a product. That product is called salt. Okay, listen, first one, acids. Okay, look at the pictures of some of the materials used in daily life given below. Okay, here give the pictures. Okay, these prove you are using curd, fruit juices, fruits and vinegars. Okay, these are the things you used in your day-to-day life. Okay, then all these edible items state similar, yes or no? These things, curd taste is sure and fruit juice taste is sure, and these fruits also sure, these vinegar taste is also sure. Okay, so what causes them to taste sure? Certain type of chemical compounds are present in the curd and juices. Okay, these called acids. Okay, that sure taste compound, chemical compound called acids. The word acid is derived from the Latin word acidus. Okay, this is one mark. Acid is come from the Latin word acidus, which means the taste of sure. The taste of sure. Okay, next one. The following, listen, which means sour taste substances with sour taste are called acids. Okay, the taste of acid is sure. Okay, the acid is comes from the Latin word acidus. Okay, listen, acid and its sources. Okay, first one, apple present malic acid. Apples present in malic acid. Lemon, citric acid. Grape, tartaric acid. Tomato, oxalic acid. Vinegar, acetic acid. Curd, lactic acid. Orange, ascorbic acid. Tea, tannic acid. Then stomach juice, the digestion juice, that juice is called hydrochloric acid. And ant bee, formic acid. Ant means one small insects. Okay, bee also. Okay, so that two, ant and bee, contains formic acid. Okay, right. Okay, in 1884, a Swedish chemist Svante Arrhenius proposed a theory on acids that bases. According to Arrhenius' theory, an acid is a substance which furnishes H plus ions or H2O, H3O plus ions in aqueous solution. Okay, one H plus ions and H3O plus ions. Okay, they contain one or more replaceable hydrogen atoms. Acids contains one or more replaceable hydrogen atoms of, for example, hydrogen chloride dissolve in water. HCl gives H plus ions and Cl minus ions. HCl, hydrochloric acid dissolved in water. The acids give H plus ions and Cl minus ions. Okay, what happens to an acid or base in water? Do acids produce ions? Only in aqueous solution. Hydrogen ions in HCl are produced in the presence of water. The separation of H plus ions from HCl molecules cannot occur in the absence of water, only occur in presence of water. The HCl is dissolved in water, that time only the H plus ions will give. Okay, okay, next HCl plus H2O gives H3O plus Cl minus ions. hydrogen ions cannot exit alone. The hydrogen ions exit alone, okay, but they exit in combined state with water molecules. Thus hydrogen ions must always be H plus ions or hydronium ions. H plus ions or hydronium ions. H3O plus ions. H plus gives H2O gives H3O plus ions, okay. All acids essentially contain one or more hydrogens, but all the hydrogen containing substances are not a acid. Listen, it is very important. All acids contain hydrogen atoms, okay, but all hydrogen containing substance is not a acid, okay. For example, methane has CH4, okay. The CH4 is a methane. Methane contains 4 hydrogen atoms, but it does not have acid, okay. And ammonia, NH4, NH3, it contains 3 hydrogen atoms, but it does not have acid, okay. It is also contain hydrogen, but it does not have acid, okay. But they do not produce H plus ions in aqua solution, okay. The next one. Next, listen, classification of acids. Classification of acids. Okay, listen. Here, see the tabular column. Okay, listen. The following table enlist various acids and the ions formed by then water. Okay, for listen, acetic acid CH3COOH, CH3COOH, the 3 is come here, okay. The acetic acid formula CH3COOH, okay. So the acetic acid, okay, here have 3, but it will come here. Here have 3, but it will come here CH3, okay. You correct it, okay, correct it your book. CH3COOH, so H plus ions, CH3COO minus ions, so only one hydrogen atom. Then formic acid, only one hydrogen atom. Nitric acid, only one hydrogen atoms. And sulfuric acid, 2 hydrogen atoms. Here have 2 hydrogen atoms. In sulfuric acid, here have 2 H plus ions. So 2 hydrogen atoms. Phosphoric acid, 3 hydrogen atoms. 3 hydrogen atoms. So the 3 is a correct answer, okay. So it's a replaceable hydrogen atoms, okay. Then how to classify the acids, okay. First one on the sources, okay. First one, organic acid. The organic acid is present in plants and animals, okay. That is called organic acids. For example, HCOOH and CH3COOH, acetic acid, okay. Then inorganic, first one organic acid. Organic acid is derived from plants and animals, okay. Then inorganic acid. Inorganic acid is derived from the minerals, okay. So that is called mineral acids or inorganic acid. HCl, HNO3, H2SO4, these are the acids or inorganic acids, okay. On the base, their sources, the acid is divided into 2 types, organic acid and inorganic acid, and based on the basicity, okay. Monobasic acid. Acid contains only one replaceable hydrogen atom. We are already saw the tabular column, basicity, okay. Replaceable hydrogen atoms, okay. So only one hydrogen atoms are replaceable means that is called monobasic acid. It gives hydrogen ions per molecule. Per means 1 molecule of acid in solution. Example, HCl, HN3, okay. For acids, we use the term basicity that refers to the number of replaceable hydrogen atoms present in one molecule of an acid, okay. For example, acetic acid CH3COOH has 4 hydrogen atoms but only one can be replaceable and it is a monobasic. Okay, but the molecular formula CH3COOH, here have 4 hydrogen atoms, yes or no? Here 3 hydrogen atoms, here 1 hydrogen atoms, but replaceable hydrogen atom is only 1 hydrogen atom. So it is a monobasic acid. Okay. The next one, dibasic. Di means 2. Di means 2. The replaceable hydrogen atom is 2. An acid which gives 2 hydrogen ions per molecule of acid is called dibasic acid. Example, H2SO4 and H2CO3. The replaceable hydrogen atoms 2. Here the replaceable hydrogen atom is 2. So this is called dibasic acid. Okay. Then next one, tribasic acid. Tri means 3. Tri means 3. How many replaceable hydrogen atoms? 3 hydrogen atoms. So an acid which gives 3 hydrogen ions per molecule of acid is a solution. H3PO4. H3PO4. H3 plus. So 3 replaceable hydrogen atoms. Okay. Then next one, based on ionization. First one based on sources, organic acid, inorganic acid. Then next one, basicity, monobasic, dibasic and tribasic, and based on ionization. Acid gets ionized in water, produce H plus ions completely or partially. Based on the extent of ionization, acids classified strong acid and weak acids. Okay. Ionization. Okay. It is dissolved completely or partially. Okay. If dissolved in completely means that is called ionized completely means a strong acid. Okay. It does not dissolve completely, that is called weak acid. Partially dissolved means weak acid. Okay. These are first one, strong acid. These acids are ionized completely. Example, HCl. Weak acid, these acids that ionize partially. Partially means half. Okay. So CH3COOH, acetic acid. Okay. Ionization is the condition of being dissociated into ions by heat or radiation or chemical reactions or electrical discharges. Okay. It does not occur naturally. The condition, one, heating, the process are appearing, heating, radiation, chemical reactions, and electrical discharges. These are the things occur means the ionization will produced. Okay. Then next one, concentration. So concentrated acid, it has relatively large amount of acid dissolved in a solvent. Okay. The large amount of acid dissolved in solvent is called concentrated acid. Dilute acid means it relatively small amount of acid dissolved in solvent. Okay. For example, water is a solvent. Okay. So the acid, large amount of acid is dissolved in small amount of water means that is called concentrated acid. Okay. The large amount of acid is dissolved in large amount of water, that is solvent, is called dilute acid. Okay. The next one, properties of acids. First one, they have store state. The aqueous solution conduct electricity, they contains ions. Okay. The acid does not conduct electricity. The aqueous solution of acids only conduct electricity. Okay. Acid turns blue litmus paper to red. Okay. Acid reacts with active metals to give hydrogen gas. Okay. MgH2SO4 gives the MgSO4 plus H2. Here give the H has hydrogen gas. Okay. Listen. Few metals do not react with acid and liberate hydrogen gas. For example, Ag and Cu. Few metals, some metals do not react with acids. Example, Ag and Cu. Ag means cold and Cu means copper. Okay. Sorry, Ag means silver and Cu means copper. Okay. Acids react with metal Carbonate and metal hydrogen carbonate to give carbon dioxide. The acids react with carbonate and metal hydrogen carbonate. They give carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide CO2. Na2CO3 plus 2HCl gives NaCl2 plus 2H2O plus H2O plus CO2. So these two reactions give carbon dioxide. Release the carbon dioxide. Okay. The next one. Next. Role of water in acid solution. Acid show their properties only when dissolved in water. The ions, H plus ions will determine properties of acid. They do not organic solvents. For example, when HCl is dissolved in water produces H plus ions and Cl minus ions, whereas organic solvents like ethanol and do not ionize remains the molecule. Okay. HCl in water, HCl in ethanol. Okay. These here the ionization process will appear. Here the ionization process does not appear because here water is dissolved. Here ethanol is dissolved. Okay. Then next. Sorry. Next one. Next, acids react with metallic acids to give salt and water, and acids react with bases to give salt and water. Okay, so these two reactions you see. CaSO4 is a salt, NaCl is a salt. NaCl is a common salt. Okay, activity 1. Do this activity. You not have hydrochloric acid. If you come school means I will do this experiment. Okay, you see you read this experiment. Okay, the next cautions: care must taken mixing concentrated inorganic. You must observe first. You use the acids very carefully. Okay, then uses of acid. Sulfuric acid is a king of chemicals. Okay, which is called king of chemicals. It is a 1 mark. Sulfuric acid H2SO4 is called king of chemicals. Okay, because the preparation of many other compounds. Okay, and hydrochloric acid is used as a cleaning agent in toilets. Citric acid is used in preparation of effervescent salts and as a food preservative. Nitric acid is used in the manufacture of fertilizers, dyes, paints and drugs. Oxalic acid is used as a clean iron and manganese deposits from quartz crystal. It is also used as a bleach for wood and removing black stains. Carbonic acid is used in aerated drinks. Aerated drinks means soft drinks. Okay. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, these are the things. Okay, tartaric acid is constituent of baking powder. Okay, these are the uses of acids. These are the uses of acids. Then next one, what is mean by aqua regia? Aqua regia. Okay. We know the metals like gold and silver are not react with either HCl or HNO3. Okay, the silver Ag and gold silver Ag and copper is Cu. These two metals not react with acids. Okay, but the mixture of these two acids can dissolve gold. This mixture is called aqua regia. Okay. Aqua regia, right? Gold dissolved in aqua regia, that is called aqua regia. It is a mixture of hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. Okay, prepared optimally in a molar ratio 3:1. It is yellow orange fuming liquid. It is a highly corrosive liquid, able to attack cold and other substance. Okay, then next chemical formula for aqua regia: 3HCl plus HNO3, stability of water miscible in water, melting point minus 42 degrees Celsius and a boiling point 108 degrees Celsius. Here give the Kelvin and Fahrenheit scales also. Okay. Then next one. Next. The term Agua Regia is a Latin phrase meaning king walking's water. Okay, Agua Regia is a king's water. Aqua means water. Regia means king's water. The name reflects the ability of Agua Regia is a dissolved noble metals such as gold, platinum and palladium. Okay. Uses of Argeria, it is used in chiefly in dissolved metals like gold and platinum. It is used in cleaning and refining gold. Okay. Then bases. Next topic, bases. Okay. Bases are gives OH minus ions. Okay. Substance ions, water hydroxyl ions, that is called hydroxyl ions, and give salt and water reacts with acids. These are also called bases. Bases that are soluble in water are called alkalis. Okay. Bases reacts with an acid to give salt and water only. Okay. Base plus acid gives salt and water. Example, ZnO, HCl. ZnO plus HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2O. Sodium hydroxide ionizes in water to give hydroxyl ions and thus get dissolved in water. Okay, NaOH plus Na plus OH minus. This is OH minus. This is OH minus. This ions is called hydroxyl ion. Okay. Bases contains one or more replaceable oxide or hydroxyl ions in solution. So the bases are classified into the bases of OH minus ions. Alkalis are bases, but not all bases is not a alkalis. For example, NaOH and KOH are alkalis, whereas AlOH3 is not, and ZnOH2 is not a basis. Okay. Listen. The ions and the bases. Listen. Calcium oxide CaO, so only one replaceable hydroxyl ion, and sodium oxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide. Okay, you see the number of replaceable hydroxyl ions. Okay, then classification of bases. Bases are classified in the acidity. That is called hydroxyl ions, monobasic, dibasic and tribasic. Okay, monobasic means it contains only one OH minus ions, and dibasic means it contains two hydroxyl ions, OCaOH2, MgOH2. Okay, tri means it contains three OH minus ions, AlOH3 and FeOH3. Okay, based on concentration, concentrated alkali, dilute alkali. Okay, concentration, the alkali having relatively high percentage of alkali, it is aqua solution. The bases are dissolved in alkali solution, for example water solutions. Okay, it concentrated more, and dilute means it concentrated less. Okay, so concentrated alkali and dilute alkali. Based on ionization, strong bases and weak bases. It ionized easily means, that is completely means, that is called strong base, and it ionizes partially means, that is called weak base. Okay, so the bases are divided into two types, strong base and weak base, on the basis of ionization. Okay, the next one, the term acidity is used in the base, which means the number of replaceable hydroxyl groups, okay, present in the molecule of a base. Then next, properties of properties of bases. It is a bitter taste. Okay, it is a bitter taste. If you touch the bases, if you feel soapy touch. Okay, the turn red litmus blue. The aqua solution conduct electricity, and bases react with metals to form salt with liberation of hydrogen gas. The next, bases react with non-metallic acids. It produces salt and water, since it is similar to a reaction between a base And acid, we can calculate the metallic oxides are acidic nature. CaOH2 plus CO2 gives CaCO3 plus H2O. Base react with acid to form salt and water. KOH. KOH is a base and HCl is a acid to give acid and water. KCl is a neutralization reaction. It contains neutralization reactions. Okay, then next one, heating of ammonia, it will give NaCl and H2O. Few metals do not react with sodium hydroxide. For example, copper and sodium hydroxide. NaCl is a base. It does not react with copper, silver and chromium. Okay, you see these activities and read these activities. Okay, then next one, you see the activities. Take solution hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid. You two nails in cork and place the cork in a 100 ml beaker. Connect the nails to the two terminals. 6-volt battery through the bulb and switch on the figure. Okay, now pour some dilute HCl beaker and switch on the current. Repeat the activity. Dilute sulfuric acid, glucose and alcohol solutions. What you observe, you see this activity. In the above activity, you can observe that bulb will start glowing only the case of acids. Okay, why the bulb glowing? The acids separate the H plus and Cl minus ions. The ions, okay, the ionization reactions will occur in that time. Okay, conduct electricity. Glowing of the bulb indicates that there is a flow of electric current through the solution. The electric current is carried out the solution by ions. Repeat the same activity using alkali and for sodium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide. Okay, so you see, you recall these lessons. Okay, what is mean by acid, what is mean by base, what are the uses of acid, what are the properties of acid, that how to divide acids and how to divide bases. These are the things you see. You see these videos and you acquire more knowledge. Okay, thank you children, thank you.